I've got 3 things to get ready and mail, so I figured I may as well go ahead and come on so I can do my shipping.
Yeah, I just actually finished mine.
Did you? What are you going to do today?
Yeah. I'm going to just do listing, I think.
Okay.
Work on some stuff.
All right. Looks like we're live. Hi, everybody.
If anyone nobody's here yet. It's just us.
We have the jungle people that show up but don't talk. Don't say anything.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Robert should be able to see how many people are watching if there is any.
On your right screen, Rebel.
Or whoever's at the screen.
My right screen.
There's like a little eyeball.
For the YouTube studio.
There's Stacy. Stacy's first one to chat.
Hey there.
Oh, if I was to go look at the other screen, then I would see.
Yes.
It usually has it like right up at the top, where it says how long you've been on live. It says how many people are watching. I can't see it, but I think you can.
It's not showing as you're actually live. Remember, I did this last week.
Yeah.
But somebody's here, so you're obviously live, right?
Yeah.
I'm on StreamYard still, so StreamYard. I keep calling it the wrong thing, so I don't see nothing but the comments.
Yeah, we've been live for a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Hi, Heather. Hey, Sherry, Stacy. Yeah. So I was just telling Rebel, I didn't know where I was going to be today. I thought I was going to tune in from the car because I'm leaving for Texas today. I had planned to try to leave yesterday if I could get myself ready, but I didn't make it, and I'm still here today. Okay. But I've got 3 things to ship, so I'm going to get those ready and get the labels on.
Yay! That's good.
But I kind of tapered off my listings last week, knowing that I was going to be gone for a couple of weeks. My husband will be here to do the shipping, but I don't know. I'm kind of a control freak, and so the stuff that I've listed, some of it, like some of my sticker lots, is very confusing, and they're not separated perfectly well, and all that. So, if and when anything sells, I'm going to be on the phone with him, telling him where it is, and all the specifics. So I figured I better just go ahead and get what sold this morning out the door. I sold a kitty cat sheet set that's twin size. It's weird that 2 of the 3 things that I sold were things that I listed way back last year. My mother-in-law had given my girls some twin sheets right about the time we were transitioning them from their twin beds to bigger beds. So we never did open them. They were in the package, and I sold one right away, and then the other package was still sitting here unsold. But I haven't sealed it because I want to see if the flat rate is better or the regular envelope is better.
Or that might fit in a padded flat rate. Do you have those?
That's what it's in right now. I stuck it in here just to see if it would fit, and it will. But for some reason, most of the stuff I sell, the flat rate of the actual flat rate stuff, the packaging doesn't work well for me. I think for the sheets it probably will, but because I usually sell things that are odd sizes, like 12 by 12 scrapbooking things and all that, there's no flat rate stuff that will fit that. So a lot of times, if something will fit in a flat rate, it's still cheaper to mail it not flat rate.
Right.
So, oh, you got a super sticker.
Right. I know, Beth. Thank you so much, Beth.
That's awesome.
Nice surprise first thing in the morning. And Hannah's here. Yay. She made it. Yay. All right, let's do some quick. Lori's not here yet. I'm sure she'll be here. Maybe she's having internet issues that she tends to have living down on the islands. But my name is Rebel. If you're new to my show, I'm the Rebel Reseller. We try to do this live show on Wednesdays, 11 Eastern time. We've been having fun with it. There's me, Elizabeth, who has her own channel, and then Lori, who's not here yet, and she's working towards getting a channel. So
yes, maybe she will tell us that she has uploaded her first video today.
I don't. She and Robert never did connect as far as trying to figure out how to do the editing. But she sent me a message earlier saying that she was going to make her husband figure it out. So
Okay. Maybe that'll
all right,
work.
your turn.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth from Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm predominantly a booktuber here on YouTube, which means I read a lot and do videos about books. But I started reselling in September of last year. I took over the eBay store that my husband had started several years ago. He had kind of given up on it and hadn't done anything with it in a long time. So I inherited a store that had about 83 listings, and I just started from there and kept adding to it. And so now we're up to about 350 listings, and we've been selling semi consistently since September. I was just telling Rebel, because I'm leaving today to go to Texas, I sort of tapered off my listing for most of this month. I listed 5 things a day, every day, and I've got a bunch more stuff ready to list and a few things photographed. But I thought, since I'm going to be gone, I would let it sort of taper down so that my husband, who works full time, doesn't have a whole lot of shipping to worry with while I'm gone. And because I'm sure every single thing I sell, even though I've told him where everything is, he'll be on the phone. Where is this? Where is,
How am I supposed to ship this?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
much he'll know, because he had to show me, how to do the shipping. I'm not worried about them figuring out how to ship it. It's just my cataloging system of where everything is located is my biggest fear, and that he'll get a hold of the wrong thing or something like that. So anyway, that is it.
Yay, Beth saved plush from the bins. That's
Awesome.
the thing to do. That's what I do. Why I do what I do is we got to save, especially the older stuff. I'm all about the old stuff.
I'm going to try to do some thrifting while I'm out. We're going to, or my reunion is in Childress, Texas, and my aunt, who lives near there, said that they have a thrift store there that sells books for $1 a bag. So I'm excited to see what books they have, since that's kind of my main niche. And of course, if they have any plush, I'll have to look there. And then I'm going to Oklahoma City just for a little while to go to church with my nephew, and then on up to the Tulsa area to see my sister for a couple of days, because none of them are going to get to go to this reunion. So my sister and I are going to do some shopping, and if there's any kind of cool Goodwill or Goodwill bins or anything, maybe we'll check them out. Do you know anything about Tulsa? Do they have a bin store?
I do not know. I know my sister and I drove through Oklahoma to go to Fort Sill, and we stopped, I want to say Oklahoma City, but it may not have been. So we stopped somewhere in Oklahoma, and then I know there was another one, and we chose not to stop at it on the way home. We just decided it was time to get home. So,
well, I'm going to be in Oklahoma City, but it'll be on a Sunday, and so then I'm going to spend a couple of days at my sister's near Tulsa. So we'll be able to go into Tulsa and do some things there. So definitely want to check out what books I can find, and also I'm hesitant to get more plush, but I know if I see it and if it looks great, I'll still get it. But because I've built up a pretty good inventory that I haven't even listed yet. It's like, I don't think I should get any more until I
my piles over
I
here.
do what I can do with it. Sorry, I'm gonna fix my screen. There we go. So anyway, okay, so I gotta switch screens over here and pull up my eBay orders. For some reason,
this is a working live. You don't see me working yet. I already got my packages done because my mail lady's going to be here shortly. But I thought I would still go ahead and maybe do some live processing again like I did the other night. I've got a whole pile. I just took everything that was having spa days and brought it down here, and I'm going to hopefully go through it and get some pictures taken of it.
So I want to ask you a question now. I know you say you always set it all out on your couch, and I saw you had posted a picture of a bunch of plush that were having their spa day. When they're wet from the washer, do you put down any kind of towel or anything to absorb the first initial amount of water?
I have that newfangled washing machine. I spin it twice. So they are basically really, and then I'm washing stuff in the evening. So then the next morning, I just go ahead and start flipping them. And a lot of times, most of it's already dry, but I give it another day just in
Okay.
case.
But you don't think you should like you don't put anything down to protect your couch or anything from the damp.
I have boys. There's been worse stuff on my couch.
It's an old couch.
It's an old
Okay.
couch.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just asking.
No,
Yeah.
nobody even sits in there. We
Yeah.
don't even. We have our 2 desks are in there, and that's all that room is really used for because everybody has their video games and their TVs in their bedroom, and that's where everybody stays. So
It's so funny when I'm trying to
Always
get
online
away
with
from.
friends.
I'm trying to get away from the house and leave. I keep getting offers on things. It's like it was dead for a couple of days, and now all of a sudden today, when I'm trying to leave, I've gotten offers on stuff and things pending that aren't paid for and all that stuff. At least if they're pending and not paid for, I can pull those out and tell my husband, okay, this is probably going to get, be your next thing to ship.
yeah, when I left this last time, I had 3 things, and I had given people 3 days to pay, and I had 3 things that didn't get paid. So while I was gone, 2 paid. So I went ahead and had my son, but it was like, okay, you're going to put this on the weight, and you're going on the scale, and you're going to do this and this and this.
That's good. Oh, I don't even know what I listed that for.
Check my email. It's ready, and I got a lot for you. Check my email.
It'd be easier on your phone.
Oh. I get so lost. Oh, here's Lori on my phone. Oh no, Big Wins and internet is acting up. Just in case the signal sucks and I have to bow out early. So I think she's trying to get in. So I'll just keep watching the monitor to see if she gets in. But yeah, every time she has bad weather, her internet stinks.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yep.
All right, so now I have 2 things to ship and 2 things on hold. I thought I had 3 things, but one of them's not paid. I also have to show you this one
Here she comes.
Hey.
Hello, and you walked away.
This way. Backwards over here. Oh, shit, fire. Hi, girls.
Look at these crazy things. I was never a fan of Mad. Can you see them? Mad Magazine.
Yeah.
Mad Libs. Oh,
But
let me change.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I'm
So-
like, I thought it was
I
me.
saw these on the shelf at our library, and they were $1 a piece. And I thought somebody's gonna want those.
Oh, for sure.
This one's in horrible condition, but anyway, there's just these vintage paperbacks, and so I listed them not too long ago, and they sold for like $7.50 or something. So I'm not getting rich off of them, but
Everybody's
for
kind
$1 a
of.
piece, that's not too bad.
Yeah. All right. Hi, Mutton Ridge Finds. And
no,
Anna, I
$12.50.
did get your message.
I sold them for
Anna, I got your message. I sent you your PayPal this morning. Whenever you have time. Yep. Good morning, Sandra.
Good morning, everybody.
How are you? Did
Crazy.
you get
Crazy. Running around like a chicken with never had a head.
Did you get that dollhouse stuff listed? Did you get that dollhouse stuff listed?
I wanted to show you guys today and see what you thought. And I don't know. That was definitely an impulse buy. So
all right.
We'll see. I'm going to bring it out though. And I wanted to research it more. I saw a couple pictures that looked identical with that name. So that's where I got excited. I'm like, okay. And then I started looking at more and I'm like, it might be
right.
Strombecker, something like that. So I better do a little bit more research on it. I figured, you know what? I'm going to lot it up. If I don't see anything right away that's, on the Google, I'm going to lot it up and just put it on for what I paid for it. And hopefully it goes up. But that handle knob thing, that silver knob, that's been bid up to $34, my friends.
Very nice. Very nice.
Cool? So let's just hope I know what the hell it is. I sold them the right thing.
Well, I've got
this is a pepper shaker.
Yeah, I've got 9 active auctions right now. So
Awesome.
I
Isn't
can't
that
wait to
fun?
see. It is, but
It's
we
the good
never
old
get
days of
bids.
eBay. I miss that. Everything I put on was on auction and it sold. Might have sold for 99 cents, but it sold. I have to tell you guys
Yep.
a funny story about when I came back to eBay this time around. I thought I was going to be a smart butt and put a pair of Lucchese boots on for $19.99. I'm like, oh, they'll go. They'll get bid up. I had like maybe 10 items on. I just started back up. They sold for $19.99. And I like to die. But the name of the game, right?
Yeah, I remember one of the grails for Fisher Price is the Fisher Price little loveys. And they've got like this little flannel fleece like body to them. And they sell for way over $100. Well, I found one at a flea market for $1. So I thought I'll auction it for $9.99. Well, I accidentally left it at buy it now instead of auction.
No.
And it sold before. By the time I got to my next listing and realized what I had done, it was sold.
I'm turning red for you right now.
Yeah, I have these issues every like few years. Yeah, that I do something dumb.
So it would have sold for over 100 and you sold it for
Yeah.
$10.
And that's like mine, you know, putting something like that expensive on auction when you're first new, you know, Lucchese boots, yeah, but they're not like highly sought after like a, you know, brand new Nike, I don't know, Supreme dealer, you know, that brand, but I don't know. Yeah, that's the worst feeling when you know.
Yeah, this was probably, I don't know, 12, 15 years ago.
Oh man.
Have you ever had a
That's pretty bad,
typo?
Rebel.
Have you ever had a typo when you're doing a listing and like if something's supposed to be $12.99 and you actually leave out the decimal? I've done that a couple of times. So I'll accidentally list it for like $1,299. Well, the first time it happened, my husband, he always gets
I wonder
the
why
email
this isn't selling.
with his name, and he'll get
I
the
did
email
that with-
that what?
I did that with shipping on a lot of things when I came back.
Yeah.
Where, you know, stuff used to be switched around where they didn't have their own spot for pounds and ounces. It just
Oh, right.
it was different. In my mind, it was different. So I ended up putting 12 where I should have put 12 ounces. I put 12 pounds. So I couldn't figure out why nothing was selling either.
So my husband saw the notice that I had listed something for, you know, $1,299. He goes, if that sells at that price, we're set. You know, that's great. Anyway.
I've gotten offers. Have you ever received an offer where they forgot the decimal? And instead of it being $1,099, it's $1,000.99.
Whoa. I'd be like, yes, I'll take that.
Yeah, and then you think, oh, you know, sometimes you think, yeah, I'm going to just do it. But then, you know, the fee, before we used to take your fees first, before you ever even got paid. But now at least you don't get charged fees until they pay now. So,
and you know that that's not what they meant to do. So it's going to be a cancellation anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep. Hi, Amy. Amy says she's here just on a fast lunch, quick break with us.
Hello. Well, hopefully next week I have my room set up where I can actually function.
Lori, I'm getting my hair done tomorrow.
Are you? I'm so jealous. I don't know what to do. I think I'm just going to make, when I go up to I'm really nervous because I have to go outside of like my daughter does my hair, and I'm so afraid to go get it cut by anybody. I was thinking about making an appointment like in Miami. We only have one little place here, Ginger Snips, and I don't really want to go there for like a little kid's place. But or I could go into Key West. But oh, I'm so happy for you, Rebel.
I haven't decided yet. Exactly. I mean, I think it's big. I think I might get bangs.
Ooh. That'd be cute.
I wore bangs forever. Short bangs.
I used to.
I just don't. I think if I'm going to regret it, that's a big thing to do.
They'll grow out. Just don't make it a whole bunch of bangs. Just do a little bang, you know, or do it so it's going down your face type deal.
I sent my sister a picture. Otherwise, I used to wear my hair in an inverted bob.
That's
which
cute.
was It's like this, but this is still long, and then it gets short in the back. So it's
Yeah, and you
kind of
got
like
like,
this.
I think that'd be perfect. I think that would be
But that's what I used to wear, and I kind of wanted it different. So let me show you. Me and Pinterest.
cute.
I don't know if you
I
guys
never,
can see
I
it.
never think about looking on Pinterest.
Oh, I like that.
I don't
It's
know.
kind of a bob
Screens.
somewhat. It's a little longer in the front. I like
yeah.
Wait, show it again. I had my other screen on, so I was doing my thing. Oh yeah, that's cute. Do it.
Oh, we'll see.
She said,
We'll see
oh,
when I get there.
that happens to me too.
Um,
We can do this. No.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Be
All
one
right,
with
I'm
the
going to have to
grain.
get on the ball here and get a haircut. Elizabeth, you too.
Well, I know,
Let's
and I'm
go.
leaving on a trip, but maybe when I'm with my sister, maybe we'll do something. Since I never get to do anything with her, so I'll be like, let's go get our haircut.
Sandra, yeah. I had one child that had constant ear infections when he was little, constant to the
Oh,
point where
man.
they did tubes like 3 times. And but he ended up
Isn't that
having to
something?
have surgery done on his ears to repair the damage from all the tubes.
That happened with my daughter too. And my daughter's actually, she went to the doctor today to another allergist specialist and got her back the test, the prick test done. She hasn't had it done since she was probably 5. And she's just breaking out. I'm like, oh, you have allergies, my dear. You're probably allergic to gluten too.
Yeah. Maybe she doesn't want to know that.
She doesn't. She gets mad every time I say it. She complains about her stomach. I'm like, it's gluten. She's like, I'm hanging up.
Yeah, that's not fun. Not fun at all.
No, that's
All
cool.
right. If I go very faint, it's because I'm turning lights on. Get some pictures done.
Yeah, I am going to go through some stuff. I'm going to go through that dollhouse stuff too. You
All
sold
my
anything
watches
good, guys?
working.
Any good sales?
You know what? I am like 20% down, but I sold low molds twice. I
Yeah,
sold
that's
one
right, you
set
told
of
me.
low molds for 150 and another set for 70. So that's been the saving grace of this week because it's awful. Awful.
Yeah, I'm having a pretty awful time myself, actually.
I just keep plodding along, right? Keep listening. I'm
Right.
almost to 8,900 listings, so keep going.
That's great.
But I've had a crazy increase in viewers this past week. It's been crazy.
Really? Awesome.
Yeah.
Yay.
Except, no lie, yesterday morning I wake up and my viewer number is 2666. And all day I kept checking. I stayed at 2666 all day till like 5 o'clock last night.
But it changed,
It was
right?
come on. I
You should have
almost called
messaged me.
somebody.
I've got a second YouTube channel that's just private. I could have subscribed to you on that channel and got you off of the 666.
Well, you know what? I figured out what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my short. I'm going to do some shorts, and then I will throw you guys the link, and that way it'll bring people in. And that's what I'm going to start with instead of this editing nonsense. Because I do need to get on a live or a Zoom call with Robert and have him just run me through the Da Vinci. I tried.
I'm thinking about doing a premiere haul Saturday. Because I see Bolo Buddies, Courtney does them quite often, and it's like you have the chat going while you're doing
while you're doing it. I like that a lot.
I'm gonna try that, I think Saturday. So
and then you're in the chat with your people, right?
Yes.
I do like that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I think
It's about as fun as a live.
I love the lives. See, Beth said she's just started listing on Mercari and had 6 sales, 6 followers, and 66 listings.
Man.
That's when you either delete one really quick
Right?
and then list two.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what my
Ricari's, I
sales
don't
are
know.
this week.
I think, I don't know, I keep going back and forth on this. You know how I've been talking about how I have been ending my listings and doing sell similar, and I've been trying to keep up with that. But now I'm wondering if maybe eBay's fixed that whole mess and if I should start leaving them alone and letting them build up the Google search again. I don't know.
Well, hold on a second. If you promote your listings, I think above 5% at any time, I think that eBay advertises to Google. So like, that's what I do. I've heard about it and I can't put my finger on it. I could be making this up, but I don't think I am.
I
So
think
don't quote me.
mine are at
Quote me.
4, so
So I do mine at like 6%, and I've had things come up on Google, but I haven't done really a lot of research. But just from what I know from what, and there's been a few people that I watched that say if you promote at 5% or more, eBay pushes your listings to Google, and they don't have to sit that long. That's just like I
I might
said, I
try
could be
that.
making that clearly up, but research it. I'm pretty sure I'm onto something there.
Yeah, I've not sold anything on Bonanza, and I'm just concerned that maybe because I'm ending and
Yeah,
just constantly doing that, it's not keeping up. I don't know. And Facebook is dead, totally dead. I haven't
Mine
had a
too.
sale in 8 days.
I've stopped with Facebook. It's not worth my time. You know, I did sell some stuff at Christmas time, some big blow up things for like double what I would have sold them for on eBay, which is great. And I shipped them. But other than that, nothing. It's just too complicated for me. I don't want to go in and update shit. You know, I want to list it and move on. eBay, I'll come back and go through stuff. It's worth it. With Facebook, I don't know that platform, and I just don't really want to. The selling
I did really well for a short time, and then it's just like they've got.
And that's so weird. I wonder why that is. It's like you didn't change your stuff that you put on, right? I mean, what the hell?
I have like 2,000 items on there, and I haven't sold anything in 8 days, and it's never been like that before. I always have Facebook sales, always. So I was watching, you know me, I watch everybody. So I was watching Ginger Marvin, I think yesterday, and they said that they had been on vacation and had put Facebook on vacation mode, and then when they got back, they got like 11 instant orders. So I put Facebook on vacation. We'll see. Maybe I'll turn it back on here in a little while and see if I get any sales.
I love it. But yeah, I would check that. I would check that eBay thing out. I'm pretty sure that I think I heard Kat Nurse Slipper say it on one of her live Tuesday. That's what I'm jogging, but I watch her a lot, so I'm probably just making that.
I do too, and I think she actually promotes at trending rate. Maybe
I do. That's what I try to as well. And sometimes over, depends on if it's like a really popular item. Sometimes over, but and a lot of my items I've just noticed too going through have sold at promoted, like 75%, maybe more.
Mm-hmm.
So does it help? I guess if it's selling or I mean that's. I don't know.
I have mine set at 3 or 4%, and no, I think 75% of my listings sell through promoted listings.
Maybe up your promoted listings and then just kind of lay back on the relisting and see how that does. You know, give it a couple weeks and let it see if it's the same.
And then, and then him over here, he goes, but then,
you
know what? He goes, but maybe it's just gonna, if your sales increase, then it may just be because people are getting their tax checks and things are starting to turn around and people are spending. And he's like, you're just never gonna know. Really.
You're not. You know what? Him is right.
Him
is right.
Sandra, I have heard of Flip only through what's her name?
Is anybody in the chat on Flip?
Sandra says she's trying it right now. But I've heard the Hustle. What's her name? The Hustle at Home Mom. She's using it right now.
Is she doing it?
I think
that I think that I would use that like a thread up. but I don't know. Again, I should look into that too because I love ThreadUp for that, to send in my stuff, just get it out
No,
of my
I think
house.
Flip is a cross listing and sharing thingy.
Oh, is it? No, you can
Yeah.
do they have sellers that you can send stuff to,
Oh, to buy
like
from.
yeah, like you can do create a lot, put it in on their website, and then they have sellers that will pick the lots, or you pick the seller. I don't know how it goes, and then you ship them stuff. They sell it for you at a percentage. I didn't know they added cross listing and stuff. That's great because their idea
Yeah.
was fantastic to begin with. It really was. If I wasn't involved in so much other stuff at the time, I would have jumped that bandwagon.
I like this perfectly. You know, I like the being able to bulk, and I don't think any
Right.
of them do the bulks. So
Right.
that would always, you know, I like the bulk. I like that it pulls all of my information. I don't have to do nothing but a few blocks, and I'm on my way.
And you
So,
have List
know, I can-
Perfectly. See, I had Vendu, and I love that company. I don't want to badmouth it, but the amount of trouble I put up with that damn platform.
I've
And
had
eBay
this
is important to
for a
me. Like
while.
I needed I need to make money. I got to pay the bills here.
I like
And
I
it
like
was
it just because you can do 20. You know, I do about 20 at a time, and you know, it just keeps popping up the window. You go in and do what you need to do, and then the next
Right.
window and the next window.
Well, I love the fact that I was able to get all of my listings onto eBay so quick. That was a godsend. But if they would have uploaded correctly, it would have been even better because I had to go back to them all. But that could have been half my problem as well. Who knows? But I figured out how to cross list to Poshmark from eBay so fast that it's right then, boom, I'll just throw it right over. So I will save the money. But with that many listings, with your amount of listings, having that is exactly what. And it keeps track of all your stuff pretty much. You know, don't they got analytics and stuff, don't they? That's lovely.
I haven't
love
even searched. I don't have time. I'm going to. I keep telling myself I'm going to find time to go figure out all the benefits and all the things that it could do for me, for my business. But I never slow down. I never take the time to figure it all out. Waiting on the mail, lady. You need time now.
Amy, I wonder if Flip and if Vendu you can list. Well, no, that wouldn't work. But Flip and Vendu are about the same thing now. Except for Vendu doesn't have the clothing, like the ThreadUp type stick to it. Yeah, you should look that up, Rebel. It's kind of interesting. When you get sick of all your clothes and you just want to just ship them out. I'm done with this.
I'm waiting.
I still have 3 labels for ThreadUp. So I have 3 boxes because they put a kibosh on the boxes coming in for a while till they get caught up. So I have 3 labels though. And I'm building my boxes. I'll be able to, hopefully by the time I get done with 3 sending into them, they'll be taking boxes again.
Hey, you guys, I sold something while I was sitting here, so I got to run out to the garage and grab it.
We get a horn.
All right. That's the best thing when you sell something. It's telling her she ain't going to get out the door.
Let's see. What did we
take quick pictures?
Oh, I sold a vintage leather jacket for $97.63 all in.
That's good.
It's been really slow this week, but that is. Oh, and the Mary Mushroom, that was a good one.
That was good.
See how I packed that thing, Rebel. Oh my gosh. I had paper shreds and popcorn all over this dang house.
My sister uses a lot of that popcorn. I don't ever hardly use it. Robert just
I got it from I don't like it. It makes me break out in hives with I just can't take it. It's too much crap, it blows, I don't like it. But my neighbors save their shipping supplies for me and I love them. So I just use, they order a lot online and I don't really have to order a lot of boxes because they give me their stuff. So I can't be complaining. Just take it.
Nope.
That stuff's expensive. And I sold a pair of underwears for $43.95.
Vintage.
Vintage Christian, blah, blah, blah. Vintage Christian Dior women's nylon lace front, full bottom appentage. I do not like that word.
That's nice.
Yeah,
I like the
$43.95. And then I sold another pair of vintage Olga for $33. Vintage Olga underwears
I'm always
with
watching
a mushroom
them.
gusset. I am an underwear picking fool in the
And
biz,
you know what?
anywhere. I don't care if it's a vintage piece, and if it's new old stock, it's coming with me.
And
Bras and
especially
underwear are my
the
bread and butter.
men's underwear is still in the package. I do really well with that when I find them at the yard sales.
Yeah, men, they get stuck on their, their underwear. Another pair of dead stock. These were dead stock $44.83. Yeah, that's some people like their vintage draws.
Yep. Hannah, I've heard about buying the builder's paper at like Lowe's. I'm considering calling our local newspaper and try to buy the end of whatever they call the ends of newspaper rolls.
What you got here? Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, this needs to go. This is, oh wait, the scan sheet.
Builder's paper is a really good idea. I'm writing that down.
It's the only thing that needs to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Builder's paper. And also that sleeve stuff that it looks like a honeycomb. It slides around.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff is good with, and then that wrap. I'm ordering this.
I have some of that wrap and I've never used it.
Really?
Never. I don't even think about it.
I just think so if I would have had some yesterday for that, it was let me find, I'll show you guys what it was. If I would have had some for that, I would have put the foam around it and then really, because it with all the stuff inside of it too. But I inverted the lid. I wrapped that really good and then inverted it so the little mushroom was inside.
Yeah,
so
that's what I
was
do.
gonna wrap it separate, but then I got nervous that the little mushroom pop off.
I do that with like casserole dishes and stuff. Wrap it, and then still stick it upside down.
Yeah, I wrapped it really good and then still put it upside down. That way I figured I didn't want the little mushroom to go awry.
Yep.
Okay, this is like the flower picture. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yes, my sister.
My glare is so bad in here right now.
Those are nice.
Sorry, guys.
There it is.
You see it?
Is that the one you? That's not. Is that the one you sold?
Yeah.
Oh.
I wonder why it's so glary in here. Next week I will be in my office and it will be beautiful.
No, it's good.
Anyway,
that's
it. And it's like the flower size, so it's a pretty big guy. But it's so thin.
I'm pretty sure. Huh?
So thin. The glass, the ceramic is so thin.
It's very light. And yeah, my sister, we were at a yard sale one time and she bought an entire collection.
Oh my goodness. I saw some of those on eBay. How cute. Those go for big buckaroos if anybody sees those.
She probably didn't get as much as she could get now because that was several years ago. I think before the big, the ebb and flow of collectors, right?
Right. This one went for 44 something.
All right, let's see. Teresa's asking about, is anybody concerned about the new postal rate increase for larger items? I haven't done a whole lot of research into it yet, but my thoughts on it, as long as your measurements are correct in your listing, I do calculated shipping for large items. So my buyers are going to pay if they decide they're going to buy it. So, but I thought I read somewhere in comments that somebody said a lot of the fees that they're saying they're going to charge is for people who underestimate the sizes of their box. But I don't
Hey,
know.
speaking of buyers, you didn't give me a price on that Care Bear, and I do want to buy it for Emily's birthday. Unless you did message me and I didn't see it.
No, I forgot. It is sitting right here, $5.
Okay, that's it.
I think that's what I paid for it. So yeah.
Oh well, you can. I mean, well, how much would it
It's
be?
not
If
worth.
you're gonna
It's
list
probably worth just double that. So no, $5, and then I'll tell you what the shipping is, whatever it's going to be.
All right. Because I think we can just do PayPal. Like,
Yeah.
okay. So let me know, and I can. I think it's just my cell phone, right? And you've got that, so
I think it's your email, right? Email, and I have
okay.
that. I can
I've
send
done
you
it
an invoice.
through. I was at a yard sale the other day, and I was buying a big purchase of scrapbook stuff, and I gave her my. She's like, "You can PayPal it," but neither of us knew how to do it, and she's like, "You use the app." Well, I had the app, so we like got our heads together and figured out how to do it. Oh, cute! Oh yeah, she doesn't have either of those, huh?
These are newer. I'm not quite sure.
That
It's
one
like,
looks like the new kind. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
he's dressed up like, I don't know.
And
Is
what's
it like
the
a
other one?
teddy bear? All right.
Almost like
He's
a
dressed up
squirrel or
like
something.
that. This
No,
one,
right? This is a squirrel.
he's the one from like the 2000s too.
Yeah, Emily
Not the
doesn't have those
vintage.
either. Can I
So,
buy
yeah.
both of them?
Huh?
Can I buy both of them?
Which one? This one?
Both.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'll send you an email.
Okay. Yeah, and I
Yeah.
mean, whatever you were going to list them for, and then you could minus off the fees or something.
Yeah, but
just doing direct.
I don't have to pay fees.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So
Exactly.
Laura,
yeah.
the other day when she did a pop-up live, that was one of the first things she was going to photograph. And I was like, I messaged real quick. I'm like, don't bother photographing that one. I'll just buy it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm not, you know what, as far as the post office goes for me, guys, I don't sell a lot of big stuff. So it's never really, I've always sold clothing and shoes, and now I'm stepping into hard goods and collectibles. So I'm really stuck. I don't know how it's going to affect, but
I think a lot of people are just saying they're going to just make sure you check all of them. FedEx, UPS.
right. And then I do calculated. So
exactly.
I shouldn't have any issues because it is what it is. There's nothing, there's nothing anybody can yell at me about. I don't have any added prices on it. And I when I list my things, I overdo the weight always by 4 ounces, 6 ounces, just because I want that coverage. And it ends up working out, everything. Because let's see. Oh, that mushroom, I ate $4 on it for shipping because of how
you ended up being bigger.
When I got it, I set it on the scale. So I knew it was only like 9 ounces. It was so light. So I put 2 pounds, and I should have put 3 pounds. I doubled it. But still wasn't enough. So I'm learning. And that's the price we pay, right? As a learning with eBay. Mm-hmm. And it's not too bad because now the other items I sold, right, I was over on shipping. So it ended up covering the cost for me on the mushroom canister, if that makes any sense.
Yep. But yeah, I have started very much paying attention. I don't buy a whole lot of stuff that's not going to fit in a large priority box. So, that's...
I got my lamps. Oh my God. I just thought about that. I got to take some pictures for the lamps. I have so much interest, but they're 35 pounds a piece. Why didn't I think about this before I bought those damn things?
I did when you sent me the picture.
I know you did. I'm like, I love them. I gotta send you the picture of them in the back of my Jeep, sticking out.
You need to go maybe to U-Haul or something and see if you can find boxes there. Their boxes are so sturdy.
I got a lady who wants to buy them in Florida, South Florida. So it might work. It might work out. It might meet.
Yeah.
She's willing. She wants me to go lower than I want to right now. So, and I do have a lot of interest. So I think But when you look at it logistically, she's right there. It might be worth it to take an extra, to take another $50 off than all the
Yeah,
hassle of boxing them up and
right.
shipping them. It's going to cost me so much time to do it. But so that might work. So I might tell them for $250 each, which is fine because they were $20 each.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
what I
you think
see.
about the aggravation, and you got to find a
Yeah.
box, and you got to do all the packing. If you could just hand it over, that would be ideal.
How were were they brass and marble? What was the weight on your lamps, Patrick? What is your first name? What's her first name?
Ooh,
Patchwork Vintage.
Hannah. That's Hannah.
Hannah?
Patchwork
Okay.
Vintage.
I'm gonna write this down. I feel bad.
Yeah.
Um,
Phew. Are you
Hannah,
doing
how
Etsy yet?
heavy were those? Go ahead, Rebel.
Lori, are you doing Etsy?
I should, but no, I haven't dabbled into it.
I like Etsy.
I
It's
really
just
like shopping on
easy.
Etsy, and I like looking on Etsy for ideas for my macrame stuff. I love looking. The makers are so good there. And if I had more time and money to invest into rope, I probably would sell some of my stuff there. But you like it over there?
I do. It's just very easy. And, again, I like it because, yes, you tell it the weight, but if you were wrong, you still put in the dimensions and everything when you go to print the label. It's not like Mercari and you're stuck with the weight you said, or Facebook you're stuck, or Poshmark. If it goes over 5 pounds, you've got to pay. With Etsy, because I use this perfectly, it transfers over all of my dimensions and everything for me. But if for some reason I was ever wrong, you can change it and pay the difference if you're wrong. Or the other ones, you're kind of stuck wondering, are you going to get caught if you go ahead and ship it?
Right. Well, I'll tell you, with Poshmark, I've shipped over 5 pounds with a 5-pound label a gazillion times. Not out of my fault. I didn't know because I didn't have my scale yet. So I just would throw it, and you could use a large box. So I'd sold a couple bundles, and I'm like, never knew about the upcharge. But woohoo! You see my wind? I gotta shut these doors. I'll be right back. Woohoo! Holy shit! That just came out of nowhere.
I clean a toy. She's been washed, but don't know.
Okay. I'll be right back, guys.
What did you say? What is that you're cleaning, Rebel?
She's called a tea bunny, tea something.
Cute.
Yeah, tea bunnies. But she was really dirty, and she's had her first bath. But I'm trying to figure out if what's left is just needing done.
Were you able to run it through the washer with the all the stuff on it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's all cloth but it was really dirty. But sometimes because I don't have an agitator, it doesn't clean as well.
Mm-hmm.
But then I do it again.
Have you tried that stuff that Amy from the Hustle Couple is always talking about? The retro clean?
I bought it, but I haven't used it yet.
I want to buy some of that too.
Yeah. Where is it? It's up here somewhere. Oh no, what did I soak? Oh, I soaked some sheets. I bought some vintage children's sheets and I soaked them in it and it did well. Now I remember it's upstairs.
Good. That's good to know.
Hannah, she's been looking for a tea bunny. Oh, all right. I'll send this to you, Hannah. Let me get it cleaned up better though. That's funny. I've never had this. I've always had just the little figures with the removable hat. Amy's here. She said, and Folex. Yes, I need to order the Folex. That's the carpet cleaner spot
Okay,
remover
yeah.
thingy.
Hey,
She's
Amy.
creeping. I was creeping on Elizabeth's booktuber show yesterday. She did a live, but it was like I didn't know what to say, so I just sat there and listened the whole time.
That is all right. Yeah. The
But
two
I
people
gave you
had
the
on.
thumbs up.
The two people that were on had not been on my channel before. They're fairly new booktubers, but they both love Agatha Christie. So we were just wrapping up March Mystery Madness, and so I invited them to come on and talk about Agatha Christie because I'm not very well read with that author. So I thought that would be a fun subject to talk about.
Hannah, I'm not going to charge you. You keep sending me stuff. I will send this to you. So there.
I got to turn my sound off again and do my last bit of tape.
So let me just move on to the next item. I just did a haul, but we're like, I don't know, 5 or 6 or 7 hauls behind right now. I've got to get comps done so Robert can get more videos sent out. But
Yeah, it's all your fault.
it's all my fault. Not really. He just worked on the last one I had ready. So, but yeah, I think Saturday I'm going to do a live. No, not a live, a premiere. We were going to do a live Tuesday morning, but somebody was kind of grumpy because I needed him to be up at 7 o'clock, and then we couldn't get things to work right. So I was going to do a live at 7.
So I've never done one of those premieres. Is it like where people can do a live chat while, like, you pre-do the video, but then you can chat with people as they're watching it?
Yes.
That's cool.
Courtney from Bolo Buddies has been doing them. And I mistakenly thought the first time I ever saw it that it was an actual live. So I'm just chatting away like it's a live, but it's not. I'm such a ditz. I am so inept. It's like people send me, I have Instagram, Facebook for this channel. Just and emails, and it's like people will
There's
send me
so
a
much.
message,
There's so much.
and I can't figure out how to get to it. I can't. I'm like, Robert, I know there's a message I need to answer, but I can't find it. So
You can't do it from your phone for one of them because it doesn't work.
yeah, and then like one of them, Facebook, I think. If you send me a message on Facebook, it won't let me answer on my phone. I'll type it, and then it just goes off into the nether regions, and it doesn't.
Another region.
So,
Well, it's like on YouTube. I can't do anything on YouTube from my phone. Like I can't join Patreon or join the channel. None of that like stuff from Apple. I guess a lot of people who have Apple have that issue that you have to go to the computer to do it. So even for like my channel stuff, like setting up anything, I need to go to the YouTube on the computer.
yeah, I started that second channel just to do my toy testing, and it's public. I've already got 4 subscribers, which is kind of weird.
Do you what is it called? I'm gonna go over and subscribe right now. What is it?
But I might turn it private because I keep getting all these thumbs downs. I'm like, all it is a snippet.
Yeah.
It's all these thumb downs. It's like, people, it's just me testing a toy.
It's interaction.
Well,
Right,
and
right.
are you doing it for like so that people who are buying it can see that it works?
I'm posting it into my eBay listings.
So you can
Some
leave
of
it
you-
unlisted, and then whoever has a link. So if someone sees it in your eBay listings, they can look at it.
Right.
So
It flips them over into a YouTube thing that just shows it.
Right.
But I watched Bolo Buddies. She's a wealth, y'all. A wealth of like tutorial type things. So I went and watched her video on how to post a video to your eBay listing. And the hustle couples got me distracted.
But I think if you don't have to make it public. You can make it unlisted so that only people who get the link in your eBay listing will be able to watch it.
Robert just seems to think I should just let it be, but next
I think
need
you
to
should
start.
just let it be as well.
Well, I think what I need, what it's been, it's just been just a short snippet, you know, of it working. But I think what I need to do is be more like what Bolo Buddies does, and she talks about it and she shows it. And
it is nice for when you're researching an item and you want to know how it works, or if it's where the batteries are and all kinds. Because I have found several of her videos where I picked up something and it's even come up on a Google search. So yes, a wealth of knowledge, that chick. Love
I've
me
bought
is so
toys
important.
that I couldn't figure out how to make them work, and I've gone to YouTube and it's like
Mm-hmm.
how to make it work,
So don't worry about the thumbs down. Maybe they're just pissed off because they can't find the toys.
It's like, I got 9 thumbs downs on one toy. It was like, really? But like
That
Robert
would
said,
crush me too. I would cry.
well, I'm at the point where even on this channel, I don't go look at contents anymore because I've got a couple of haters that are thumbing me down every single video. It's all right. Almost every single video. So I don't go anymore. Robert,
that's what Chris said, that he actually, that was one of the stipulations of having a YouTube channel, is that he will check all the comments and answer everything for me, that I'm not allowed to do it. He's like, it ruins your whole entire day.
It did me the first time. I don't really care now on this channel, but this morning I had to go. I listed a toy that I had taken a snippet, and I went and looked, and it was like 9 thumbs down. What is wrong with these people? It's a toy.
Oh hell.
Did you make an intro or anything for the channel? Like, you could just say, this channel is just for toy testing for my eBay listings. It is not meant for entertainment. It is not meant for your
Robert,
disapproval.
See, Robert should be thinking like you.
You should be what?
Robert should be thinking like that. Let's just do yeah, that's what I need to do.
Yeah, and just say, this is simply for testing my toys for my eBay listings.
So do you think people came on, they found it on YouTube and then just thumbs downed it because it was, I gotcha.
I don't know.
Why did they take the time to thumbs down it anyways? That's just
I know. I think probably it's just too short, and literally all I do is like put something there and hit a button, record it for 10 or 15 seconds and turn it off.
Right.
So
people are so great.
Oh,
I got my shipping done, so now I'm getting my purse ready.
$8 to ship.
Wash my purse.
Hannah, if you don't mind, did you ship it through USPS? I'm probably going to go UPS on these bad lads unless I drive them. Okay, I got it.
I'm already trying to patent something. I ain't even looking the pictures. Discombobulated.
You gonna show that?
So funny. I got this look at this casserole, like this, but it's new in the box. It's like still new. It has never been used.
Those are excellent to find.
The price tag is, that's why I wanted to show you. Yeah, it's all still in the box. But the price tag says $12.99.
Originally, yeah. Yep.
$19.99 and then $12.99. Too funny. It was on sale. I wonder how. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that bad boy up.
I'm gonna get you guys to see if you can help me on this. I picked this up at an estate sale this past weekend.
Crazy expensive.
Crazy expensive. But look at this.
Oh wow.
And it's heavy. It's not ceramic. It's not ceramic. I don't even know what
stoneware.
Like resin?
I think it's some kind of stoneware.
Chalkware. Stoneware.
I don't know. It has like chips on his nose. So
That is
I'm not
really
sure.
awesome.
But there's only one listed on eBay. It's not even got good spelling. They have it listed for $299.
It has not even got good spelling.
Oh, $200. $299 somebody has it listed for, but I can't find it anywhere else.
Let me see it. Like, let me take a picture of it.
But he's got 4 faces.
Are they different? Like is each face different?
No.
Because I think that would be interesting if like each face was a different emotion or a different season, or you know what I'm saying?
You're
Like,
gonna send me. You're gonna have to send me a screenshot or like.
Yeah.
You don't want
I'll
to know
send you a
what's up on
screenshot.
Google.
I would at least like to know who the manufacturer is. You know, wouldn't it be great if it was like House of Hatton? Because that's the thing that I know I've had such good luck with, but there's no markings anywhere.
Oh, too funny.
But
Nothing. Nothing on the bottom. Nothing on like nothing.
That's
Huh?
what I paid half price of 12. That's it. Nothing. It's got like a felt.
Felt.
No, that ain't
so
even
the one
felt.
that was listed, what did it say it was?
Nothing.
It didn't give you. It didn't give you a name or nothing.
Nothing. And
terrible
it was
spelling.
misspelled and all kinds of stuff.
Did you look at their store? Ow. To see if they are a seller? Is a seller?
I don't know. I'm trying to find it again.
Well, maybe it's not misspelled. Maybe that's how that brand spells it. I don't know. Well, I
No,
don't
there was no brand. It was no brand.
Oh, so it's just like just general words.
Hey, Courtney's in the chat. Woohoo!
Hey,
Were your ears burning, lady? We was just talking about you.
Yep. Yes, I was talking about my experience with my toy testing page so far.
Don't ask her about if she gets thumbs down. If she doesn't, you're really going to be hurt, Rebel.
I know.
It's so funny.
No, she actually knows. She was my second subscriber. Robert was my first subscriber, and then she was my second.
What's the channel name? You drop the link in the chat. Can you do that? Have him do it.
I think it'll have to be, but it's the Rebel Reseller toy testing or something like that.
Okay, I'll find it.
But it's just for me to post. I even say in my description, this is just.
Well, maybe you should do some more. Maybe you should add some videos of stuff that you have that you should, you know what I mean? Do some toys that.
I will have different things. But I have hundreds. I tell you, that's the one smart thing I've done over the years is I've recorded every toy that works. And I just have this massive file.
Well, so just add some intro or do voiceovers with it, Rebel, and then put them as videos for everybody. I would.
Yeah, but they're like 9 seconds long.
It's like if you add an intro and an outro and a middle tro
and a middle
and a hit here and there.
That's a lot of work.
Fine.
That's a lot of work.
Okay.
For Robert.
Well,
I know. I'm trying to make one video right now, guys. Okay, I get it.
I just think maybe from this point on, I'll try to be more like what Bolo Buddies does, where she actually talks about the item. And, then it can be, 30 seconds.
And I think you can do voiceovers through StreamYard or through somewhere, like on DaVinci or something when you're, you can walk through and talk on top of it.
I can't figure out.
On your older videos.
Yeah, I like to watch. There's a couple of people I like to watch, and they go through like Goodwill, but everything's a voiceover. So I thought, that might be interesting to do.
You know how else you could do a voiceover is do a screen record and talk on top of it. So you can screen record your video and talk over it, and it'll make a new video. Wow, that's a good one. I need to write that
Yeah.
down. No, that would work because I was trying to figure that out actually for something myself. But yeah, you can play your video and then screen record and talk at the same time as it's recording, and it'll. Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
Before I break this, I'm gonna put it back up on my shelf.
You should ask about that earlier, see if anybody knows how to tell the difference in the pro.
Oh,
Oh,
are any of you guys into what is it, yoga? Robert found
yogurt.
something. Yoga. Yogurt, yeah. Robert found this brand at the bins, Manduka, and it's a yoga mat, but like all the comps are like $100.
Well, my girlfriend is actually on her way over, and she's a yoga instructor. I can ask her.
Yep.
One of my best girlfriends, and I don't go to her yoga class 3 days a week.
There's like a
My
pro
terrible
one
friend.
and a not pro one. And we can't tell which one we've got. I think it's the not pro. Because I
That's
think the pro is
nice.
thicker.
That's really nice.
But yeah.
That was it
Does
from
it
the
have-
bins. I would have picked that
It's
up
from
too.
the bins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good score. And the bag.
And a bag.
What's
Nice
the brand of it?
canvas. Manduka.
Manduka.
Yeah. So that's on the agenda to try to figure out so I can get it listed.
I will ask her though. I'll message you later, Rebel.
It's
I'll ask her if she
thickness.
knows the
I think
name.
it's the thickness too, and I don't think we've got the thick one.
One is 4.7 millimeter. One is 4.7 millimeters, the other 6. So you're talking like a hair's worth of difference.
A hair difference, right?
This is 3/16.
You need to do millimeters.
I don't have a millimeter ruler over here.
Oh,
Tell me it's 3/16.
Which is 316.
16. All right.
Go see if Google will convert it for you. Let's sit here and fight with this is what I'm going to do.
I don't want to do it in my head.
Okay. All right, back to taking pictures.
4.7.
In
You
shot.
got it? 316. Mine says 5 millimeters.
Yeah, so it's not the pro.
It's not the pro
4.7.
then. Ours is less.
So like,
Yeah, it's less.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll never get the same. You'll never get the same number with a metric to standard, right?
Probably not. It didn't look thick. So that's
No, it's
why I
like
kept
driving in
it.
Canada trying to figure out how fast you're going miles per hour to kilometers. Yeah. Why?
What?
Why?
I left Europe before I could drive because I would have loved to have had the opportunity to get on the Autobahn
Oh, that would have been so nice.
but my dad wouldn't let me drive at all. I was 21. I was in the military, married with a child before I ever learned how to drive.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
I think Courtney said, or Bolo Buddy said, she has a Mr. Potato Head video. It has a bunch of views, but it's already sold. But people go back to look at the videos to see how they work.
Yeah. There it is. Oh, hell.
All right.
I don't know where.
Yeah, maybe I'll take off the old videos. Well, you can't delete the videos if people are still got the links, right? Maybe once they sell.
You could make the videos private.
Well, no,
You
but
can
I'm
delete
thinking
it.
what I might do is once they sell these ones, I'll delete them. But from this point on, I'll leave the videos that have better descriptions and more chat. Because they aren't great videos. They were just to prove that something worked.
All right, I
It's
am subscribed.
quiet.
I gotta run check on Emily real quick.
No, nobody complained. I was telling the girls I went on there today to download a video of something I was listing this morning, and one of my videos has 9 thumbs downs. It was just like, really? Why? It's the only one I've had a comment on, and the guy was like, "It's a bolo because I've never seen anything like that before." But I have 9 thumbs down, so
Maybe it's from the same person, Rebel. Maybe they got a glitch on their thumbs down.
I don't know. I'm really not that sensitive, but it's just like
It'll
people.
bother you all day.
No, it won't bother me all day. Oh, wait, let me tell you what is
Frustrating
bothering
for
me.
sure.
I woke up this morning to a neutral.
What?
But I know all it says is merci. Merci beaucoup.
Yeah.
Merci. But the funny thing is, that's all it says. But and it's got the neutral thing on eBay, but
Right.
it's not counting up in my statistics. There's no 1 next to neutral.
That's weird. I got 1 neutral, and it was just like a number or something. It was not it was almost like a mishap, and it didn't count in mine either. I don't see it. I'm not kidding. Let me find it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just.
That's weird.
It's like.
I don't know if it was a
Look,
number or a
maybe
slash or.
maybe eBay's glitching and I'll get it, because otherwise I'm going to send them a message and say, was there a problem with the order? Because if you're going to say thanks, to me that doesn't seem like there's a problem.
Right. How do I get the feedback?
But yeah.
Maybe they
Oh, it
just
did
didn't
count.
love the item. It was okay, but they didn't love it.
Yeah, but that's kind of raunchy.
Yeah, that's what it was. Like it says,
Well,
it's like number
Here's
5.
what I think,
Weird.
though. I think people who aren't sellers don't really think about that making a big difference. They're just like, oh, I'm indifferent. So, I don't think they
Yeah.
really think that it matters that much.
I feel like a lot of people look at this as Amazon too. They have the mental that it should be, even though it's a secondhand site. That
Yeah, it's down here. It says that, but it's nowhere up here in my feedback ratings. I don't have
okay.
a
Well,
1.
mine ended up sticking, but all it has is it was, first of all, it was from I didn't even question it. I should call eBay on this though. But it was from a lady who had ordered something and then tried to cancel after I shipped it, and was not letting up like at all. And I just finally said, when you get it, I have returns, send it back. She didn't send it back, and I got that feedback. But it wasn't counting, but it's counting now. So I just said, I'll talk to eBay about it. I should call them. That's like pulling teeth, though, sitting on hold and just, it's not that they don't help, because they do. It just takes so damn long.
Yeah, I've got one of those yesterday. I shipped something, and last night I got a message. Oh, I didn't realize it did have an issue. She's like, could you cancel? And I'm like, you have to know that I've already shipped it, and it's going to a freight forwarder.
Oh, man.
So who knows?
That's okay. Once it gets to the freight forwarding, correct?
I'm done. But yeah, It was a little Winnie the Pooh outfit that goes on a water baby, and they sell for big bucks. But mine, had a tiny little tear at the top and the bottom where the Velcro is, and it just needs stitch. But I'm not a seamstress, and I didn't want to send it to the lady that does my repairs. I just listed it for $9.95, thinking whoever buys it, they'll know what they're buying and they'll be able to repair it.
Right. That's kind of what I'm hoping for my handle. Whoever buys it knows what the hell they're buying, right? When you sell stuff like that, people buy stuff like that and they know it's an expensive item.
Yeah, I had something that sold this past week, and I put in there that something was wrong with it. I don't even remember what it was. And as soon as they bought it, they sent me a message that said, just to make you feel better, I'm aware of the damage. Oh, it was a Harry Potter ornament. She says, I'm aware of the damage. That's not a problem.
That is so
I like
awesome.
that. But yeah.
I love that.
She has a Harry Potter Christmas tree. I think that's amazing. I can barely get my Christmas tree up with just what I have here, much less a theme.
So not a total bolo on this.
Keep forgetting to measure stuff. Yep. All right, let's do it again.
Keep going quiet.
I know. Does anybody have questions? Ooh, that was an echo from way
Yeah,
over
what
there.
is going on in the chat?
I don't know. It's like when I got over here, it wanted to echo.
I need to go back and look at the chat.
Did you switch camera? Did you switch scenes?
No, I'm still doing this. I haven't changed.
I don't hear you echoing now. I did a minute ago.
You should do it.
You know, maybe I should list those lamps on Etsy. That might be a good thing. Well, they're not vintage. Never mind.
Yeah. Are you sure they're not vintage?
Yes,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that they're not vintage. They they were on their website like a couple seasons ago. So I think last
I
season.
know.
But that brand has been out for eons.
What? What? Yeah.
Got junk in our trunk. Hey.
Yeah.
Is that stuff you've done a haul on?
Yeah. Yes, I did a haul already on these. This was from the last one we just did. I've seen a video of an item I have, and then I learned something new about that item.
Did you see?
Yeah.
Did you see Courtney's? She said I get thumbs down all the time on those.
I know.
There you go, Rebel. It happens, sweetheart. I need to remember that too.
Happens. I know, but it's just like really. I've started putting some plush on Poshmark, but I've been kind of trying to get all my clothes on there. I'm
I love shipping on Poshmark. I was gonna send you a message yesterday and tell you how awesome you're gonna love shipping stuff out on Posh. It's gonna be so easy.
I know, just pick a priority, anything.
Anything. Just pick
Yeah,
something.
so far I've only done just the one Pillsbury kitchen stuff, and everything else has been clothes. I'm trying to go through my listings right now, and anything that's like over $15, just because of the price rate they have there, and weighs more than a pound, I'm starting to try to put on there. But I mean, I have tons of listings that are like $7.95, and I just don't think I want to bother with that because they take $2.95 in fees. So
Yeah. We are here on Wednesdays at 11.
at
Okay.
11.
And it's 11 Eastern, right? 11?
Yes, 11.
And yeah. Wednesday morning.
Sorry, I haven't been very
9 p.m.
talkative. I've been getting my stuff ready, and then I thought, well, while I was sitting here, because I have my shipping done, and I got my purse packed, and I was just doing a little bit of
Well,
feedback.
look at you go. Ask me what I've done, Elizabeth.
What's that?
I've done 2 listings.
Well, that's
I've
good.
done 2.
And hi, everybody.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I'm thinking of selling on there. I'm good. I want Posh to be my number 2. Nobody will ever be first except eBay because everything starts on eBay. And I have a feeling if I put enough effort into it, Posh could be my number 2 easily.
Oh, for sure. It's a nice back. You know what, guys? I don't hate to say this, but I'm not as consistent on Posh as I am on eBay. and it still is a nice little added. I put a lot of work into it, though. Don't get me wrong. I put a lot of work into Poshmark. So I do have a lot of listings, but it's nice that I don't have to focus so much on it. I can focus on eBay, and it still brings in a nice little added bonus income, you know? It is nice. I like it. And like I said, the shipping is so easy. It's
It truly is. You pick whatever you want to put it in. And they send you a priority label that says up to 5 pounds.
Yep.
But if it's over,
Asta.
it's out of here.
I got this for my house. Isn't that cool? It's a pillowcase.
Yeah.
Embroidered.
This year, I'm going to get into linen. After watching the Nurse Flipper and the
Isn't
last
that something?
couple of shows she's been doing,
Yeah.
she's been doing amazing with linen and embroidery.
Yeah, I thanks to her, I made a few sales. I picked up a few things that because of her that I've sold, and actually, all of the linens that I've listed have sold.
This last video she just did,
Maybe
she's
one-
up in
maybe one
Philadelphia.
set.
She's in Pennsylvania or something, and she went into these stores and she's just buying.
So
You know,
I didn't tell you. I gotta
tablecloth.
tell you this. On Saturday, I joined her channel, and on Saturday we had a members only chat on YouTube, and she grabbed my zip code and found some auctions near me with some amazing stuff. And like it was just really cool. So because I really want to know how to work high bid, and I was chatting with her on somewhere else, and she was like, join my channel, because every Saturday, it's every second, I don't know, on Saturdays, every other Saturday maybe, she does what does she call it, source for you. And you would crap, like, I'm serious, she finds the best shit. I couldn't believe it. My mouth was on the and a lot of it had to be shipped to me because of where I'm at. It's only like a 250-mile radius. You can look around for auctions near you. But we did find some that ship, and we found one that ships smalls, a lot of cloisonne, like just a lot of beautiful things, trivet stuff that could be easily shipped. But up by you, guys, no, maybe not. You know what? She's up north by you, Elizabeth, I think. Actually, I think she's just a little bit more north of you, and she finds tons up by her. But you should do that. It's worth it. It's so worth it. It was so fun. It was so cool to watch her navigate that site, and I got so much from it. So much.
I live
did that
very
Sunday
close to Knoxville, so there's a
Yeah.
lot of auction places in Knoxville.
I was just blown away. And the thing is that it's kind of hard to navigate high bid unless you know, like eBay, any site you get on, you really got it. But just watching her go through and explain how to look for, so good. So good. I'm so glad I did. It was worth every freaking penny. So I got some bids in on some auctions, and maybe next week I'll post back to how that goes. So I'm
Yeah,
excited.
I like that site. I've only done it the one time, but
That's
I
right.
go
You did a
every
high.
once in a
That's
while.
right. You did a high bid, and you're still making money off of
I'm
that.
still not finished.
That's right.
Still not finished listing it all. That one was good, but yeah, that was
But
last
see, I think I
May.
just got overwhelmed on it because I didn't know a lot about. I mean, I know what I like. I know stuff that I like to, you know, buy and sell or whatever. But as far as like finding the bolos through the thick of it and stuff, she is right in there, man. But that's right. You did a high bid auction. How was it? Did it get shipped to you, or did you have to go pick it up?
We took our trailer because we filled the
Yay.
trailer.
Yeah.
Guys, I went on to leave some feedback, and then I got started reading feedback, which I never think about doing. And this one comment is so sweet. It says, "I am extremely happy with my purchase, an A+ seller, perfect transaction." Then they wrote, "Highly recommend," in all caps. And then she said, "I wish that more people would be as honest as this person." That is so nice that somebody wrote that. It was for another sheet set. And honestly, I was a little bit worried because the sheets were not that high of a quality. They were cute, but they weren't that high of quality. And she had asked me to measure them and all this stuff. I wanted to make sure they fit. And I was like, well, here's the measurements. But, you know, the way she described what she needed, I'm like, I don't know if this is going to work for you. But she's like, yeah,
Yeah, it
no,
gives you
it will.
anxiety.
And so that was so nice that she left such nice feedback. And I don't mind answering messages. I hear people say, oh, I don't have time for answering messages. I love to answer messages. I don't have a problem with that at all. Sometimes they result in a sale and sometimes they don't. But
Yep.
I think it's fine. And plus, if you have an interaction over a product, even if they don't buy it, it somehow boosts the algorithm because then somebody else may see it and buy it. So
You see that a lot of times. You'll be in communication with one person and all of a sudden it sells. You know?
like that thing of blocks that I told you where you had the typo. And so I sent you a message on it and then they sold like for over $100. That's so cool.
Yeah. One little word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This note I just found, it says, Chris, I downloaded DaVinci Resolve. Go
Tag.
into
Now you need to go
for the
tag
download.
your-
Robert said it's okay.
Now you need to send him a note that says tag you're it.
It's easy to use.
Robert says it's very easy to use. So
Right.
you two just gotta get online and get it figured out. I
I'm
told him
telling
maybe
you,
you
I'm
should
there.
watch him edit one of mine.
That's what I want to
somehow.
do. That's exactly what I want to do. Watch him edit and then go through, because I've been on there messing with it, so I know what. But also, I'm coming from iMovie. It's a little bit different, but not that I did shit in there anyway. So I just want to learn. I want to learn it the right way, you know.
Then you can see all the cuts he has to make because I'm like, no, we're saying that again. No.
Well, you know, it's also going to help me
Cut
out.
that out, Robert. I don't want to sound like that.
Wait, you gotta tell that story.
What? Oh, you guys. I'm such. So,
What?
oh, he kills me. What was the whole context again?
You were talking about the
About the bots.
bots.
You know, I said I watched that video and somebody said they mentioned on Instagram or something that they were using a bot and they got banned. So Robert says, here's something funny you can say. And he goes, say this in the video. And he goes,
First rule of bots.
the first rule of Fight Club is we don't talk about Fight Club, right? I love that movie. I've had it, right? So he goes off and he's doing his own thing. And I go to make the video and I change it to
What happens in
what
Fight Club?
happens in Fight Club stays in Fight Club. And he's like, I'm going to leave that in there. I'm like, no, you're not. I totally messed that one up. It would have
That's
been
so
really
funny, though.
But yeah,
You get to be like a Fight Club in this place every now and again.
but yeah. I'm
Oh,
such
that's
a
funny.
Bitcoin.
It cracks me up though whenever you say something in the video and you're like, all right, I'm gonna have Robert take that out, and he'll put a little thing over it that says,
Yeah.
no, I'm not.
No, I'm not. Yeah, there's lots of that. It's like, and then the times when I know I'm staring at a penguin and I say polar bear, and it's like, right.
Or the
Why
whole
am
dragon
I
versus
saying that?
dinosaur thing. That's always funny.
Yeah. How to Train Your Dragons, and I
How
say
to train your
dinosaur.
dragon. How to train your dinosaur.
You know, in my brain, I'm trying so hard not to say the wrong thing that I say the wrong thing because my brain is 2 steps ahead of what I'm going to do next.
Right.
But yeah, it provides great comedic effect in our videos.
Well, you guys, next week at this time, I should be on the road on the way back, and I do plan to do some shopping, book shopping and thrifting and stuff. So if it works out, I'll try to like take my phone in with me or something and let you guys see what I'm looking at while we're doing the live.
Just
I don't
no
know.
music. If they're playing
No.
music.
Well,
I'll
I
have
would
to do it.
probably mute it. I would probably mute it and then just come back in, like if I want to say something, you know. But while I'm walking around, I would just mute it anyway, because otherwise the outside noises would be obnoxious.
Yeah,
That would be fun though.
that would be excellent. Be able to see everybody keeps asking me to do like live.
Yes, you
calls.
know what? Just text me and let me know when you're going on. I'll be right there. What did you say? You did text or Megan one time. We were out on the water.
Yeah.
Like,
I was
no,
like, get ready to do a live. 2 hours later.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't.
That was impromptu. I just came down and said, do it.
I know. He just came down. He's like, just do it. You're working. Let's turn it on. I was like,
Which
okay.
is great. Which is good.
It was fun.
And I turned it on and I panicked and turned it off.
Nice job, Courtney. Other Bolo buddies is back.
Oh yeah, the other
Bolo buddies.
Just
And
saw the
Pat,
group
where do you live at? Did I miss that part in the chat? You just said you don't allow for yard sales till May, so I'm guessing you're up in the north.
said that?
Pat Simpson?
Oh, she must be more northern.
Yeah.
Right.
Because this is our prime yard sale season right now. And then it tapers off in the summer because it's so hot.
Yeah, it's too hot, right?
I saw there's a couple. There's a community sale this weekend, but it's like an hour away from me. And then there's a churchyard sale, but it's probably over an hour from me. And then my sister and I are going to hit an estate sale tomorrow after our haircuts. So
I'm thinking about going up north this week and doing the bins and trying to be there for the weekend so I can hit some garage sales in my in-laws live. They live in Stewart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's up
I
north.
think that would be good. And if my brother's not home, maybe I could go use his bad pad in Miami.
There you go.
I want to swim in that pool, man. So pretty.
Well, I probably need to get off of here and finish packing and loading the car so I can get out of here.
Well, you have fun, Miss Thing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Rebel, if you want to jump on any impromptu lives or anything.
If I don't yard sell, I may actually turn it on at 7:00 Friday morning. If somebody will get up and make sure that I got everything going the right way.
Get him.
Yeah, Hannah, I only found out about Peaches to Beaches right before it happened, but it's on my agenda for next year. I think that seems fun. That's the one in Georgia. And I have a brother in Atlanta, so I can stay and visit with him. Yeah, Beth, my closest Ben's is an hour and a half one way from me. So
Mine is a long way. It's like only really 2.5 hours, but it's 4.5 hours because of traffic.
And got junk in our trunk. I have, we probably have at least 10 estate sale companies right here. And I live in rural Tennessee. But that's the one thing we do have lots of. And we have plenty of church sales. I live in the South. We have churches every mile.
I love a church rummage sale where they just fill up the whole fellowship hall with everything. That's great.
That's one thing I miss about Chicago is just the church sales. And yeah. All right. Well, I don't want to keep you, Elizabeth. You go.
Yep. We all gotta go. Let's all get to work.
All right, everybody.
Right?
Thank
you.
Have fun. Safe travels.
Safe travels. I'll talk to you guys soon. Hasta la taco.
Bye.
Bye.